This is video number 2, the Europe trip presented in ASL by Susie Holland. I will be voicing for the Compass Program mentoring video. Enjoy. Pressing play now. Hello. I want to talk about Europe and my trip there. I also wanted to talk about, I have an older brother, he's deaf, and he was awesome at swimming. He was actually in the Deaf Olympics in DC around 1965, a long time ago. So around that time, my parents gave me a graduation gift to go to Europe. Wow, exciting. My aunts and uncles live there. They have 3 daughters and 3 daughters. They picked 3 and I was one of the picked to go visit. So my brother, I think he was for freestyling and diving too at the Olympics. So they had a good time for 2 weeks, 10 days. I'm not sure if my parents went to go visit or if he was alone with the team and went. I'm not really too sure. Anyway, so I flew to New York and then they took a ship to Spain. When we flew, you had to really wear nice clothes, not shorts or jeans. No, a long time ago, you couldn't do that. Today you can, but so anyway, from Spain, we went to Germany. We stayed most of the time there for 3 months. We enjoyed it. It was beautiful, beautiful country. We enjoyed the different cultures. Wow. One day, my cousin and I went to different events and we were just walking near the towns, and there was this one town with a store and a bakery and another store and a store and a bakery. True business. It smelled so good, and I liked their food. Their bread was really good, and they would give me free bread, and I would just eat it, every day, eating bread. And then there was a beautiful Catholic church. Wow. And you could see in Munich, they had a beautiful waterfall. It was gorgeous. And I was only 17, so I didn't really know exactly or what I was looking for. I was just kind of looking and then found pretty things. So all of 6 of us one day went on a train to Denmark. That was fun. Beautiful at night. And there's a famous name, I'm gonna have to rewind. There's a famous name, Amersfoort Park, amusement park. All the kids were running around, and it was funny because they weren't home. They were all out. And I was just kind of looking around and the cute boys and everything like that. And then I went to, I bought a sweater. That was pretty. It was a wool sweater. And then, the famous design, Copen something, I don't know how to spell it. That was beautiful. And then go back to the train, and then we stayed in Germany around the area. And then again, we went to the famous cave or a log. You go sit on the log, and then you have a light to go into the cave, and then you go through and you can taste a little bit of salt on the walls, but themselves aren't white. It's a little bit dark, like brown almost. So it was really funny. I almost died. During the different places, you go back in time we went to Germany again, and then we visited with the army. There was no time to go to England. I wanted to go to London and Paris, but I didn't get a chance to. Maybe I'll go back. So I went to Italy. That was kind of like the end of our vacation. We went down to Italy and stayed in Naples, where they have ships in the Riviera, and you could sit all day. And then you could go into a ship and then go to import things like food, gas, and different things. And we kind of looked around and saw and bought watches and bracelets and necklaces. Pretty. Spain was beautiful. So the time was to go back into the ship. Where did we sleep? We slept on the bottom. No, we hadn't. We didn't have any windows. It was pretty small. It was fun though. And they have a nice, enjoyable time on the ship. Very nice. They have a theater, swimming, bowling, movies, eating 24/7. Wow, lots of food. So we shipped all the way, and we saw a sign for Liverly. That was beautiful. And we gain entrance to the port. We arrive in New York. That was strict army area. They made sure that we had our stamped passports before we got off the ship. And it was a little scary for me because I didn't really know what to do. It was awkward. And they got our suitcases, and then we went to the hotel. We stayed there for 2 days, I think. Not really, I don't know, 2 days. And then my uncle got a car to go home. We were looking for a car. We got a Volkswagen bus to fit all 6 or 8 people. You could fit 8 people on the bus. So we drove all the way. We made some stops at different places. And then we arrived in Las Vegas. And I thought I was done with the aunts and uncles. I was going home and I was going to just stay with my other cousin for a few days before I went home to California. So I look back at the pictures. There wasn't a lot of pictures, but we bought some pictures in Germany. That was beautiful. And I sent them to my mom. And some things I sent to my mom too. In Germany, they have they're famous for coats and gloves. And I bought her a coat, nice brown coat. A number of different things. I went home and I had about $800 left. I should have spent everything, but I gave my mom money back, and I arrived home, and what did my mother say? You gained weight. Yeah, I did gain weight. I was probably about 25 pounds. So what did I do? I had to work hard to lose weight by March. But somehow my parents let me go to Europe, and it was a beautiful area. And do I want to go back again? Yeah, it was fun. I'll probably go back with my husband. I want to do that again. Different places maybe, or maybe the same places to see if they changed any. But my brother, he said he had a good time in DC. Him and I both got what we wanted. And my brother tends to travel. No, he doesn't, but I love to travel. Now, in August, this upcoming August, the last boy and the husband, my husband will fly to Illinois for 1 or 2 weeks. Maybe stay for 3 weeks, but my husband's going to stay 1 to 2. Really, it's going to be a good time. And that's my trip to Europe. Thank you. Thanks.